Hello and welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. And here we are for round two. It's F2 today. Mondays, always great action in F2 like we saw last week in the Australian Grand Prix. We got a great attendance there. We have no drivers in this lobby. As I
Got
think
new
we've all gone
invite.
to a different lobby, haven't we? Right, let me do that and I will say hello and welcome to our commentator, beside me. Not literally, but you know, in the party. It's not Zero, it
Yeah,
is Jensen, you're back.
yeah. Like I said, it's taking turns each race. But yeah, good to be back for the actual races this season. Yeah, it looks quite interesting. Saying we only had one race last week in all of FRL, but yeah,
This one I think should be more in terms we should see like more overtaking because Australia it's very difficult to make some moves, but here in Bahrain the track's wider, loads of hairpins, you know, loads of overtaking opportunities, loads of long straights as well. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this pans out.
yeah, it's
Speaking
gonna
of which,
be a very interesting championship fight as well. After the end of last week at Australia, um, yeah, Peacock leading the championship, which is quite a good start from him. His first win since Britain last season, and yeah, I think he's going to try and carry the momentum to the end of the season, possibly take the title. But yeah, as always, not going to be the easiest.
well, let's see what happens. I mean, of course, T-Hawk only got the win because of post-race penalties and stewarding, you know, taking into account people's, you know, penalty situations and safety car restarts going wrong and hitting the back of people. But anyway, hopefully we don't have to wait a couple days until we announce the results of this race. But you never know with Codemasters these days. But yeah, Ruben's just in by the way, so we were just waiting on him I think, but we're all ready to go. 20 people, 20 drivers, nice.
Very nice turnout. So, we, I think we should do quality predictions already. We already know it's going to be a dry quality race.
Yeah, unless the extraordinary happens, it should be.
Yeah,
But I don't, for this one, I don't know, maybe Michael F1, he seems strong, but I've got to give it to Ties. I think Ties will get pole here, followed by Michael F1. Then
mm.
I'll give like someone. Who else? Oh, yeah, Jack Miracle. Unless he doesn't bottle it again and crashes out like he did in the last race, I think he should get P3 today in qualifying.
Yeah. Ty's has got really good qualifying pace, but he loses a tiny bit more to his quali pace on the long run, which is where he's lacking a slight bit. But still, he did get the win um for a brief second
Yeah,
at Australia until
that's
penalties removed and T-Hawk take the win. So yeah, ties for qualifying and the race be anyone's game, can't it?
yeah, of course. Well, we've seen some crazy qualifying sessions in the past. I
Ooh,
think yesterday
already
was alright.
already someone out on track. I think that's the McLaren of Extreme on the mediums already coming out onto the circuit, and I think that's the Williams of I think Rackler also on track.
So wait, that was really quick. Do you think he put on a setup, or do you think he doesn't have a setup? Because that was really quick, just to go
Well,
out there.
it's not much of a difference actually. It's setup and no setup at Bahrain, but yeah, that could cost him a bit there if he's gone very quickly out. And yeah, we'll see.
Well, should we talk about Extreme? Because like the last race he had, he was doing extremely well. And no, I didn't
No
just
pun
think of
intended.
that as a joke. Yeah, I just said that as a yeah, with yeah. Anyway, but yeah, he did really well. He got fifth, and then he disconnected, so he was in fifth place, and it all went wrong, and he had to come back into the
Well,
session lapped.
Extreme, for sure in this game he has really improved massively. And now he's fighting points in F2, which is really good from him, as he'll be the first to come around the final corner to start that.
Here we go. Down the main straight goes the orange McLaren. Yellow flag sector 3, but that should just be for people just backing off and giving others space. But yeah, into turn 1, hard braking of course. Tries to get the apex for that corner.
Took a bit of curve there, he's took that very nicely, sector 1. Could have been a bit closer in turn 2, but he still took it. He's took that really nicely. At Extreme, he's got a 28.3 in sector 1. That is a great sector 1 from him on the medium tyre. Now sector 2, a very tricky braking zone coming up. Turn 10. Manages that well, touches the curb, he doesn't get too unstable on the exit. Go through the second DRS zone.
Yeah, he's doing a good solid job. Like, obvious mistakes, it's just yeah, he's very smooth with the why did I say that? I'm so no, that was my fault.
He's kept the
put
lap
the
going.
commentator's
He's kept the
curse
lap
on
going. Amazingly kept the lap going, but yeah, a bit
That
too
was-
quick through there.
That was completely
He's
my
gonna
fault
come
though,
through.
I feel.
Final corner, very nice final corner. And I think this is going to be a 27 on the medium tyres. There's a 28.0, but it's still a good lap from Extreme. And the next car is Rackler, and it's only 8/10 quicker on the soft tyre.
And the Alpha goes into P3, 2 seconds down. That's
And this is Luke.
wow, okay.
He dips in the 27s with the 27.9. And here comes some more cars across the line. JBB at 28.4. He's slower than
Ruben.
the medium tyres. And Ruben gets 26.0. He's already putting in the pace in the softs. Van Dongen goes to 26.5. And some more cars about to cross the line.
Oh, I think Teal got held up there by someone, but I think they were both on laps.
So, but here comes Ty's. Ty's starting his lap here to 27.6 through sector 1. Very nice sector 1. He's going to set some early pace here. Scar 27.2. Domnios 26 on point 4. And Ty's managing really managing this lap very well. And Edzak's 26.5 is also almost matching the Van Dongen there.
And purple, yeah, purple once again. So purple in the first 2 sectors as Rackler has gone. Oh no, he's what? It says he's gone pole, but it's okay. I don't know why that said that for me.
It's going to probably be a mid 25 to start off. Ties. Absolutely beautiful lap from Ties of 25.6. A very smooth lap. There'll be more pace coming into the session, but he's already half a second ahead of his nearest rival after the first round of laps from everyone.
Yeah, that's really impressive stuff as Scar is... Oh no, Scar's going slow. Anyone else on any laps just about to finish, or I think they're all just coming into the pits or are in the pits already, half the field are in, but yeah, so far Ties half a second ahead.
Pace is on his outlap on the softs, and Michael F1 on the outlap on the mediums.
I don't know why it says for me Rackler's got pole or fastest lap. I think it must have been invalidated and it's given him the time. But still, 1:27.2 it says. But okay, that must be just a visual error. As yeah, we'll just have to wait until we find someone else on the time. Probably we'll have to go to those three at the back, Matey Boy, Michael F1 and Pace, who are just starting their laps at the moment. Michael F1 in the black Mercedes. Through turn 1 he goes. And he's chosen the mediums for his first run.
A lot of people choosing the mediums. Softs ain't the greatest race tyre around here.
But is it still, like, would it still be a one-stop? With the mediums to hards, or...?
Yeah.
Why am I not in F2? Because I don't know who would stream if it, yeah, on this account if it wasn't for me. So I'm gonna put into F1, but I'll try and do my best tomorrow. We'll have a look and see. But yeah, Mercedes not on top at the moment. It's ties in the Haas. But can Michael F1, can he put that Mercedes on pole position? Probably not on the mediums, but he can try and get as close as possible to that top 10.
Extreme though, he's the second fastest driver on the mediums. Quicker than T-Hawk, which was last week's race winner.
Yeah, it's well, I know T-Hawk, it looked like he got held up there as Michael.
Lap.
P6, good stuff.
27-1.
Extreme, he's crashed. We have a crash. Extreme has crashed it in the squiggly yes
turn
bit.
7 as well. Must have went over the curbs. Those curbs still not fixed. This game engine. Touch those curbs, you'll be sent off.
What a shame. What a shame for him. As can someone send you a backup invite? Tyres wants a backup invite.
Well, thank God in this game, spectators can actually invite people.
Oh yeah, you can. Have you got him as a friend?
I've got him. Yeah,
so you can just okay.
I'll send him 3 backup invites if he needs more. I'm here.
Fantastic. Leo F says hi, welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. Race is about to get going in about 10 minutes time after qualifying, of course, to sort out the grids.
Well, is there anyone on that? There's an AlphaTauri coming to the line. I think that is A-Lad, and A-Lad goes P6, 26.5, 4 thousandths ahead of Edzax, who was the winner in the pre-season race at Brazil, I think. No, it was Storm in that race who won pre-season Brazil. But
yes, that is
he was up there.
But yeah, for those interested where Mr. X and Square is, he's on an outlap at the moment. He's down in P18, 3.1 seconds off the pace. I know he's on the mediums, but he really wants to improve.
Goes up to P3 with a 26.1 and only 200ths off Ruben.
Oh.
Dominius goes even quicker on his time with a 25.9. I think that was... No, it was Edzax, don't worry. Edzax across the line, he improves as well, up to a 26.1. Matey Boy slowing down. I think he's about to... Is he coming in? I think Matey Boy is coming in, yes. Ruben only 1,000... No, he's only a 10th... 100th. It took me every single other one apart from the right one. He's 100th down the middle sector on his time, and he's gonna come into the pits. And T-Hawk He's 6 tenths up. He's going to cross the line. That's 27.4 on the medium tyres. He does not want to go for these soft start. And be really interesting. Oh, Stephen 1.3 seconds up on the soft tyres. He might be able to dip into the 126s. So Stephen, he comes around the final corner.
Oh, here he is, yep, crossing the line.
Oh, Stephen is a 26.9. Just gets in there.
So that's P10, so I think he'd be quite happy if someone were to beat him and he'd be put down to 11.
He's going to improve as well. 27.9 for F1 Spider, he's up to 17. And I think that's one of the Alphas as well. He's also coming around. I think it's Paul's got balls. And he doesn't improve.
Oh, yeah, tyres invalidated, I think, so...
You have to come... I don't... Actually, you don't have to come back and pits. He has enough fuel out there, it looks like, to go around again. But will he go around again?
I think he wants to... Scar! What's happened to Scar?
Oh, Scar is out. It's out of turn 2. And Ty's is going around again then.
Oh, he spun around and hit the wall. He's had to... Now that happened at Silverstone, I do believe. In qualifying or something.
Beautiful first 3 corners from Ty's there. Absolutely nailed. As he comes through turn 4. He's lost it.
Oh!
And he's not out. He's not out of it. Too much throttle on the exit there, and that is costing.
What a mistake, though. That's
a mega first sector as well.
See, now that could impact on his driving style for his final flying lap. You know, he might be a bit too cautious out of the exit of turn 4, and that could give his rival some sort of advantage.
Well, he's on provisional pole. He has quite a bit to lose, really, but when it comes to the final run, I reckon he will go flat out still.
Well, speaking of people going flat out, Rackler has started his lap heading down into turn 4 now, going for an early final lap unless he can go for another one if he chooses to. 2 tenths up in the first sector.
Yeah, 27.7. He's already ahead of JB. And coming through the next sector, it could put him up another 3 positions maybe.
Yeah, well let's see how this final sector pays off for Rackler. You can gain a lot of time, you can lose a lot of time. It's all up to the driver and how they manage to get their car the fastest way around the circuit as possible. As that is a purple sector too. 5, 10,
runner-up.
Wow.
The runner-up in F3, Rackler is, and the top 2 both went separate ways. In fact, Rackler stayed in the F2 area, Tish went up to F1. But here comes Rackler. Rackler goes up to P6.
Not bad.
With a good lap.
As Dittis Luke has gone for his daily spin, and oh dear, yeah, it's happened again. But I'm hoping Dittis Luke can get a few point scoring positions in this season. I hope, you know, him all the best, because, you know, he's just had too many spins last season, and I want to. I mean, hopefully that was his only spin of the day, because, you know, get all the bad luck out of the way before the race starts.
Well, his tyre's going to come out again. He's still in the pits. Is Haas going to bring him out? He's came out very late. Tyres has. Is he going to make it to the line?
And he's got traffic. He's got to let all these guys through.
He's either going to go flat out himself, he's got to hope it doesn't lose too much. He has to
Yeah.
make sure he keeps up with that Red Bull. Then,
But yeah, I don't
he
know.
has to stay ahead of that Red Bull. If that
He
Red Bull's going to
does.
climb up, he has to stay ahead of that.
But he's gonna wear his tyres out even more, so as oh, he's just okay, it's all gone right there. But if you think about it, if he's going to have to push on his outlap and on his flying lap, that's gonna, and if he sets fastest lap, like he's gonna have to start on those tyres, and those tyres will be more worn than his other set. So as he does, he lets him through. 50 seconds left. This
Oh,
could
yes.
be close.
Get a move on ties. You don't want to lose this. He has to cross sector 3 with about 25 seconds left. That's where you want to be. At the least, he has to cross it with 22 seconds left. And he crosses it with 23 seconds left. It's going to be close.
Oh,
It
there's
really
traffic
is.
as well. Oh my, this could be very close indeed.
He's putting the airs up now. He wants to get to the line. There's 10 seconds left.
Oh.
I think he has.
Yeah,
He has
I think.
just.
Oh, 3, 2, and there's the line just about.
2 seconds to spare. Edzax is out of the session. Matey Boy, he is in P10, but that might be good for him because if one more driver gets ahead of Matey Boy, that could put him on the medium start. That's where you want to be. And Tyres has already lost it.
Oh. Oh dear.
So that's Tyres' lap done. Cassidy, he's done his lap. Domlios has done his lap. Ruben is the only driver it looks like possibly
he's
challenged.
down.
He's a 10th down though. Michael Van Dongen's up on his time though. He's 4 tenths down though now. Alad's down on his time. Michael F1, he's 1.1 seconds up. At 25.9 P3. And it's ahead of Dominios co-drivers and T-Hawk. Can he take pole position? He's on a nice lap here. Final corner. 24, 25. It's not going to be pole position for T-Hawk. Pole's got balls finished his lap. This is Luke, he's crashed out the final corner. And ties on pole for the second week in a row. Then, by only a tenth with the Cassidy. So it's not very big gap.
Yeah, only a tenth. So I feel like before the season started, a lot of people were kind of worried that Tyres would just run away with this. But I think through the first 2 races, I think it's confirmed that he does have challenges. He's got plenty of competition. And like we saw in yesterday's real life race, you know, you can have the fastest car, but, you know, there's other factors that can play into it, such as tyre wear, how you manage your tyres, that could ultimately cost you or win you the race. But yeah, there we go, qualifying done, and I do believe I got Tyres right for my prediction. Cassidy, not, I don't think I said Cassidy, but Michael F1 I think I said was in the top 3, so I think that's 2 out of 3 drivers. I think it was, who was it? Someone let me down. Jack Miracle, who's in 8th at the moment. Yep, Jake Nelson, yep, this is F1 2020, so that's the wrong game. If you want to see that, tune in later on.
Bunty says that he can't say Tyres is F1 pace because he says he would be at the back of the grid. That's coming from Bunty. So, and he says, so even if he runs away with the championship, he should still be in F2.
Well, that's interesting, because if you think about it, then if I'm demoted, then I could be, you know, challenging for podiums in F2. So it can work either way. I don't know what we should do, but
Well,
anyway. It's not my
You have to
choice
compare
anymore.
his pace. You have to compare his pace with some F1 drivers, but qualifying, ties on pole, Cassidy, Michael F1, Donius, Ruben Tiehort, Ed Zags, J Miracle, Brackler, and Van Dongen complete the top 10. And Alad in the best position in the race. He was starting surely on the medium. I don't see any of the bottom 10 starting on the soft tyre.
Yeah, of course. As, right, I guess people are just having a conversation about who should go where. As Ty said, this qualifying is not your real pace. Got pole with your banker lap, so I guess there's more pace for Ty's to unleash, but who knows? It's a long run down into turn 1, and anything can happen, of course. We've seen accidents before in previous seasons, so we'll see what happens here today. As well, I think I will wait until I can see the grid again to say my prediction, because I've got to choose a really bizarre one, as always.
Well, what I can say is at the back of the grid, the bottom 3 at the back of the grid, extreme at the back of the grid actually. So that's surprising. So extreme didn't improve. Well, he didn't have a good enough lap time to even be in the mid pack there. But that was the start of qualifying, so
Yeah, and we all know how the track gets better as the session goes on, but for the race, let's go Extreme for the win. Let's go Ditter's Luke for second, and let's go for Mr. Exons for O'Stephen in the in the final podium. I think there might be a late safety car, and he never gets penalties, so I think he should finish in P3 for this one in particular. But yes, what's your top 3? What's the podium gonna look like for you at the end of this race, do you think?
looking at tyres, JB clear possibility starting on the hards, whereas Scar, they're both the only drivers starting on the hards. Everyone else on the mediums. Apart from this is Luke and Extreme on the soft tyres. That's a big surprise. That.
Yeah, I didn't expect.
But my predictions for the podium, I reckon Eyes could get the win. Michael F1 for P2 and maybe Nathan for P3. He's on the hards, he's not going to have a great first stint. And at the end, he'll have to try and pass people.
So it's all about that last stint, you know, just trying to get past people. But who knows? Safety cars, we saw 3 in the last race, so who knows how many we'll get here today. The Bahrain Grand Prix as they form and line up on the grid, as we have the predicted pit stop strategy there for people. Both recommending a 2-stop, but I don't think that's true. I think we'll see most people have a 1-stop unless we are impacted by safety cars or, you know, things like that.
Whoever's starting on the soft tyres, the 2-stop and the 1-stop, it's quite marginal. Wherever they pit on the softs, pitting from the hards, they will have to make those hards go a long distance. And that could possibly be 80% wear by the end of the race. So.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this race plays out.
Yeah.
As
Kevin
here we
Banks
go.
and Haskell on pole position. Lance Stroll on the front row, and
lights out, and away we go. And what a start from Ty. Look at that, he's not even being challenged into turn 1 by Cassidy. Any contact behind, keep it clean,
Mercedes challenging, and Ruben had a little corner cut in, like, pick up a warning for that. Michael F1 though, he's made a position on Cassidy, and he's looking at the inside of Ty's. He's just put him offline a slight bit there. And there goes Jack Merrick, who makes up brilliant move.
What a
Cuts in
move!
perfectly. And a great first lap from Extreme. He's already up 4 positions from back to the grid. He's behind O'Steven, who's on the medium tyres. Is Extreme going to go for a move? He's going around the outside.
Oh my goodness,
Don't tell
that's
me he's going to
brave.
make it. There's a bit of wing damage. He makes it around the outside, and he picks up Meaty Boy as well.
Whoa, what a move! Sensational.
Extreme passing everyone with ease here, and JB's got wing damage. JB has. Oh.
Yeah, I saw something fly off someone's car. Oh, and a move, and that's
He's got
pace.
end plate damage. And look at Extreme, he's going to get another place here. And this is going to be another one on pace. Is he going to go down the inside at the final corner? Don't want to get too confident though. As Ty's keeps the lead, but Michael F1.
Oh, what's happened?
No.
Oh, the timing is all broken, I think. I think the timing screen is all glitched on my end. I think it will just reset in a couple of corners when they go through the next timing zone into Sector 1 through Sector 2.
So, is the grid not like how it is then? I think Extreme is in P13 at the moment.
Yeah.
But after everyone passes this first sector, I think, yeah, it's all
there we go.
normal now.
Oh, phew, okay.
Extreme up to P12. Oh! Michael Van Dongen, he taps the back of pace and uses the front end. Extreme looking for it, he's not getting.
Oh,
that was too ambitious from
that's...
Extreme there.
Oh, Extreme, what have you done? Oh, that's cost him. But at least he's still going.
And what has that done for him? He's got wing damage now. He's going to have to either manage that, the pit early. There's already a penalty for Ruben. And there goes Scar. Scar and Paul's got balls, smooth battling. And Scar, I think, has just got ahead of him. Ty's started to stretch out a lead.
Oh, DRS is now enabled and Michael F1 is still within a second. He's comfortably inside that 1 second bracket, so he can deploy DRS.
Here's Cassidy though. Cassidy is losing out here. He needs to try and stay within it. If he does, that could keep the top 7 glued together for the first few laps. That means Cassidy will have to push through this middle sector, coming to this DRS section. I think he might have the DRS, you know.
Oh, great battle between Pace and Van Dongen. Oh, look at the move there by Pace. Great stuff. Has he covered it though? Van Dongen can try and get it back, and he has. He's done the switcheroo on him, and he's up into P10. Great battle for 1 point in 10th, of course, you get now. 1 point for 10th. Last season, I think it was 6 points. So yeah.
Extreme, he's now on the medium tyres. He is pitted for a new wing and medium tyres, so I think he might be going for this 2-stop. Soft medium medium or soft medium hard. Could be. But yeah, the top 4 looks like they're not going to come apart from each other because they've all got DRS on each other now.
Michael F1 could be sizing a move into turn 4, not into turn 1, but if he can get close here and then close again into turn 4, he could make a move for the lead of the race here because he has DRS.
If you're right on board with Michael F1 here, Ty's is just so...
Oh, Ty's has lost it! He's lost it! Oh, and that's the lead gone. There it was, just one mistake. Cracked under pressure, whatever the cause. Just like in qualifying.
Was right about getting on board with Michael F1 there, but that was a big slip up from Ty's there. He's only down to P3, and I think there's Jump Miracle. Jump Miracle's lost it in the start of the second sector, and he's fallen down to 9th. And looking up straight away in turn 8, these tyres are really, really hot now.
Crucially though, yeah, no damage for those guys who had their spins, so they can just continue and try and get back up to speed.
So
As
Michael
yeah.
F1, new race leader. But Ties is not going to let them get away so quickly.
Oh, Felix showing his support for Mr. X and Square, who's in unlucky 13th position at the moment, but still a long way to go. As Bunty says, look at T-Hawk. Where's T-Hawk at the moment? Down in 17th.
Yeah, he's only just stopped this T-Hawk. He's gone for the medium tyres. 17 seconds down the road from P16. So he's going to have to push if he wants to get back at this race. But yeah,
Must be for damage. He must have hit someone or...
Unfortunate
As
race
oh,
so far.
Pace and Matey Boy. Oh, look at this!
Tyres as well.
Look at this battle. This is good. Pace got the move, I think, up into 11th. Matey Boy trying to fight back, but can't quite do so.
The Ties has actually lost the DRS now to Cassidy and Michael F1. So the battle is going to change now. It's now a top 2 battle, and the pressure is lifted off Cassidy. So you don't have a car in DRS behind him. So you don't have to worry about defending. You can go for the move whenever you feel like it.
Well, let's see what happens here. Cassidy, he needs to try and basically just try and close up into turn 1 and then get a good exit for turn 4, I think, because you get a double dose of DRS here at this particular track. So yep, he's got to try and make the most of it here, try and get the good exit out of the final corner here. It's very crucial to gather momentum. And I think he's got, that's not might have enough too bad. Yeah, oh, Dittis Luke has gone for a spin.
F1's ran out of overtake, but Cassidy's not using it. Oh.
Dimlios in the pits. Right, 4 or 5 tenths is the gap. Can he get a good exit? Can Cassidy? I don't think that was good. It's a bounty challenge.
Mercedes versus Pink Mercedes. And Edjack's now ahead of Ruben. Rackler just going along P6 at the moment. A-Lad is the highest runner of the medium tired guys, so A-Lad could be a contender for the race win here, or maybe a podium at the very least. As he's pulled away from Michael Van Dongen, so the soft tyres have started to go off.
As that gap is over a second now, so Cassidy is... Oh no, he's back in it, okay. But it's very close, he's dangerously close to not getting DRS, and even if it's for just 1 lap, then that could mean Michael F1 gets the advantage he needs, and Cassidy can't close up like he has been over the past couple of laps. So it's really crucial that Cassidy can just stay in that window to get, you know, DRS twice.
Oh, Rackler's got past Ruben.
Good move.
Ruben is going to have the DRS though.
Yeah, so he's just going to sail past him, right? Oh no, he's in the pits.
No, he's not.
Oh, and who's that? Ties. Ties in the pits.
I think Ties. Depends what's going on here. They look like hard tyres, they are. He has to meet them, go to the end. And he has to get out before that Williams comes into the box.
Oh, this is Luke.
This is Luke's. Has he crashed?
Yeah, I think he has.
Well, if that car stays there for long enough, we can probably see. But there's no safety car at least. I think he might have spun out of turn 10 because his car's not moving, so he didn't press the retire button. I think he just crashed by himself. But he's
yeah, I saw that as well. Oh, what a shame for Dittis Luke. Not a great start to his season, of course, because he didn't race last week, but he's here for the rest of the season, hopefully. So commiserations to Dittis Luke, our first retirement of the day.
Yeah, Michael F1 not getting away from Cassidy, and Cassidy is not gonna let him get away. The gap coming down. Michael F1 is running out of energy. Running out of deployment.
Oh, is he
so
pitting?
both... No, he's not. Cassidy's not coming in though. Cassidy, full beans on the overtake and the DRS. He's going for an in-lap now, surely. It's Rackler and Cassidy, the only soft runners yet to pit. Now, just after the guys Pace, Matey Boy and Sucks was just pitted, I think.
Where's he gonna come out though? There's cars battling like crazy. I think it's okay, he's just managed to get out ahead of them. That's crucial for Michael F1.
So
I don't
Michael
think he
F1
realised.
is in P8. He's 2.3 seconds behind SX Scott. And his rival Ties is in 10th, and Cassidy's gonna have to make a stop. Surely he might be jumped by the Hatch driver.
So strategy is in full force at the moment. Cassidy, is he gonna pit this lap? If he is, I think that's a terrible move. He should have pitted at the same time. I think he might have been hoping that Michael F1 would be stuck in traffic.
Well, he's trying something. I think he's trying to overcut, surely, and he comes into the pits now as Cassidy. Did he go a lap too late? And he really hard on the brakes there. He probably lost about half a second. The extra braking, and A-Lad is now the new leader. And he is the leader by quite a bit. And Matey Boy is going to make a move on Pace down the inside. They've been battling all race. And Matey Boy is up into P2. But Pace is going to come back at him, it looks like. And he's on the outside. Here he comes. Pace looking to go around the outside. Matey Boy not giving too much space there. They're both still side by side. Matey Boy going deep a tiny bit there. But Matey Boy, it looks like he's got ahead now. Funny.
He does, of course. They have the same amount of tyre life as Pace locks up a little bit again, but shouldn't cost him too much time. As we've got a battle at the back. T-Hawk getting past Paul in the Alpha. As we Ties has lost it again.
Oh no! And there goes Rackler. Rackler is right on the back of him, but he's not going to get past. Michael F1's just got past Stephen down the straight there. That was crucial for Michael F1 crew to clear Stephen that quickly. And it seems everyone on the new tyres, you can't see how many laps they've actually done on the new tyres or something.
Yeah, and sometimes for me it glitches. So like at the moment Extreme's on 13 lap old mediums, but that's not possible because there's only 10 laps done.
0 lap old hards.
Yeah.
But there's a big battles going back there. Scar has done a really good job.
Oh, Edzax has got Cassidy. And Edzax...
Look at this back, it's everyone's all together there.
So Cassidy staying out for an extra lap has cost him several seconds to Michael F1. Now he's stuck in a big train of cars here with F1 Spider, Edzax, and he's got Dumilios, Ruben, Scar, Stephen ahead.
That late pit stop cost him too much. He's got wing damage as well, and he's going a bit wide through turn 10, and he's got Rackler right behind him as well. And these two never really saw much of him in F3. Cassidy's trying to get through as quick as possible.
Oh!
F1 Spider.
Oh, who's that?
And Rackler's going to get both of them, it looks like. That no, he's not. Cassidy's going to stay ahead.
Oh, yellow flag.
It's the McLaren of Extreme, I think,
oh, he's...
and it's spun.
going backwards, spinning the car around. Any damage? No, just an error, unfortunately for Extreme. That's his second or third incident of the day.
So, Cassidy coming into the pits again. He's got wing damage, he's coming in to repair it. I think he might go to hard to the end of the race. Rattler not doing a bad job at the moment. He's running in P10. And he could go to the end of the race in the mediums if he can make those last, but I don't know if he will.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this all goes as
yes, a front row start has gone all the way down to P17 for Cassidy, as he just comes out ahead of Extreme. We've got Pools got Bulls at the back of the grid as well on new softs, it looks like. And Ty's has got past his teammate F1 Spider. I think these two were teammates for one race in F2 last season, and that was a good move there from T-Hawk. T-Hawk getting past around, I think, the outside of F1 Spider through and A-Labs in the pits. And JB's out of the session. He's crashed.
what? Oh, VSC! VSC now can anyone take advantage of this? The guys who haven't pitted have just gone past the pits.
They've all gone past the pits. Every single driver, apart from Cassidy, Extreme and Pools, got Pools.
That was the worst moment for those people, I think. They would have liked a VSC pit stop.
So Matey Boy, he's in a good position at the moment, in P1 at the moment, pace in P2. But Michael F1 is he's the current leader at the moment, he's the net race leader. With A-Lad is not far back though. If Michael F1 has to pit again, A-Lad will take the lead of the race, and he could.
Well, someone's gone very wide. Who was that?
Drive through Domios.
Michael F1 is now stuck in this train for the lead. A big battle here for first place. He's got the fresher tyres. Now, obviously, it should be an easy move for him if these guys do pit. And you know what that might happen.
One's pitting though. Matey Boy's taking the pits. Pace though, he's going to stay out in front. There comes Michael F1. Old tyres versus new tyres. But Pace!
He's fighting it.
I'll tell you what, he's just almost done him very nicely there, but
he might go for it again.
He's putting Michael F1 offline. He's trying to get right on him. Look at this. Michael F1 on fresh tyres. This is Pace on 12 lap old ones.
You can see the traction out of some corners though. He just struggles because of the tyres are nearly gone, but they can go for a couple more laps. Maybe he can go mediums to hards earlier on, or he could go mediums to softs. We'll just have to wait and see.
Jack Miracle. He's on soft tyres, but he's going to get past A-Lad anyway. A-Lad's not going to let him go. He has the inside, and he takes P7. So we're going to look at penalties quickly. So Michael F1, he's had 2 warnings, a 5-second penalty, and he got to the VSC, I'm pretty sure, and if there's more yellow flags keep on coming out,
VSC!
Go again.
It's Dumlios. Dumlios has crashed. I think it's the curb of doom. Second to last corner just before then. I think he's
Michael F1
Yeah.
has to serve this drive-through because if a full course safety car comes out, that's his whole advantage just being wiped out because he can't serve the drive-through under any sort of safety car, not a virtual, not a full course. And Michael Van Dongen's also got a drive-through.
Well
Is
then,
there
this
anyone else
is...
with a drive-through?
Oh, he's left!
Scar!
Oh dear, oh he's out.
Scar has done a brilliant job on these hard tyres. Started on them. And when it comes to the pit stop, he's going to have a big run at it. And he could possibly get the podium. And maybe challenge to the win with the lack of penalties he's got at the moment. So is Michael F1 going to serve his penalty this lap? And here he comes. Yeah,
He's in. Whoa, this has
Yeah.
just changed the complexion of the race now. So who's effectively in the net race lead at the moment?
Oh, here comes Ed Sachs as well. Ed Sachs into the pits. He's
Oh.
also serving his drive-through, and I think Williams and Rackler's also serving a drive-through. Everyone's serving a drive-through.
Oh, Extreme's out.
And A-Lad is gone through into P3.
Safety
He's
car.
gone ahead.
Safety car. We have a
Oh
safety
my.
car because
I think
Extreme crashed.
Scar is the biggest winner of all of this. So everyone's going to pit. Scar's going to be the lead. And he could go to the medium tyres to the end of the race.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Scar has put himself in the race winning position here. That hard start might have been a blessing for him. As he's going to come around. He's not going to be in the lead. I don't think A-Lad will pit. He's only done 2 laps on the hards. A-Lad. I'm pretty sure, but actually we'll have a look. Yeah, he's only done 2 laps, A-Lad. But Scar, he's going to be on mediums, I'm sure of. But Michael F1 is probably relieved that he managed to serve that drive-through just before that safety car came out, because that would have just wiped his advantage out.
Yeah, definitely. And well, let's see what happens here. Scar surely must.
You have Tyres as well. Tyres
Make
is
the
also
call.
up there. T-Hawk, he has not got a penalty. A-Lad hasn't got a penalty. Jack Miracle has 1. Scar hasn't got any. Tyres hasn't got any. Michael F1, he doesn't have any penalties anymore. Pace with 1. None for Matey Boy. No more for Red Sachs. No more for Rackler. None for Stephen. 1 for Ruben. And 1 for Van Dungen. 2 warnings, penalty, and there's DNF, guys. So only a few people have penalties, you know. So most of this race is going to be won on track.
Which is good to hear. I think, you know, get the move done on track. That's what we like to
There
see.
you go. Scar has got a gap though over such drivers Jack Miracle for 1. That penalty for Jack Miracle might be the end from there. He could see himself in a winning position. Matey Boy is on the hards as well. He's in P2. And those hard running guys, they're going to be a lot quicker at the end of the race. Because they're going to have more tyre grip to use, I think.
And of course, so when the safety car comes in, it's only going to be another 10-11 laps until the checkered flag. So I don't think we might, even if there were to be a crash, I don't think another safety car would be deployed. But you never know. So it's just going to be a 10-lap dash to the end of the race to see who can win this one. And at the moment, yep, A-Lad in a great position, Matey Boy as well. Scar, I like this. I think the safety car came out at a great moment because it's now scrambled up the grid. Oh, Stephen in P5. What?
He's in a good
What
position
a...
as well.
This is
Has Scar ever
incredible.
won a Grand Prix?
I don't think... Not in F2. So this would be a first if he does it, including A-Lad as well. Matey Boy, I don't think Matey Boy's won a race.
So I think this is going to be... It could be Scar's first FRL win, it could be A-Lad's first FRL win as well. And Matey Boy, he could... Matey Boy's tyres are 1 lap younger than A-Lad's. That could be crucial come the end of the race. Matey Boy, I'd say, will probably be about half a tenth quicker on the average per lap compared to A-Lad's tyres. And Paul's got Paul's out of the race, he's crashed on the straight.
Oh dear. That's not
Well,
good.
at least the safety car is already out.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
that is true.
that wouldn't have been good. And Pace is chosen to stop again for medium tyres.
I don't think that's a bad call because I think he was roughly in that kind of position anyway, like P7, P8, P9. So he hasn't lost too much.
He's lost a few positions. Oh, almost hitting the back of the house. There. F1 Spider running a good race. He's running a good race in the game at the moment, and he's got his ears on overtake. He's not saving any energy whatsoever. Does he realise he has his thing on overtake? Oh, there it goes. There goes the energy. Oh, there we go. I think he's just realised. Yeah, but it's too late anyway. The safety car will come in this lap. Everyone's bunched back up. But it's not done him any favours. And he's put it back in overtake. So I don't know.
There we go. That's confirmation there. The safety car is
F1
coming in.
Spider,
Let's get some racing going.
He's actually putting it in overtake for this safety car period, which is very strange. He's only got 46%. Oh, it's going to be swamped on this restart. A-Lad's got full control of this. He's going to do it when no one expects it. Not going to do it in the final corner. He's going to do it now, and he's caught Matey Boy off guard so well. There's penalties at the back.
Oh.
Stephen and T-Hawk collides. T-Hawk's just got a penalty.
Oh, the two Ferraris not again. Really?
No, Stephen's
my
got a
gosh.
penalty as well. They've both got penalties.
Oh, disaster.
That
Again.
is the worst possible scenario. Both Ferraris colliding. And at the moment, A-Lad leading this race, Matey Boy P2. Scar has to use his tyres to the full advantage while he has them. Jack Miracle going around the outside here, he's having a go, he's been forced a bit wide.
So far, half a lap completed after the safety car is in, and yep, A-Lad is leading and he's pulling away.
If Jack Miracle gets through and gets past the top two and clears out a 3-second advantage, that could be the win for Jack Miracle, because he has a penalty. Remember that. But he only has one penalty.
This is kind of crazy. From, like, qualifying, this is a completely different order. I don't think anyone could have predicted, like, 10 laps at the end as A-Lad has made a mistake, and there goes Matey Boy into the lead of the race.
A-Lad's coming back at him. Look at Jack Miracle, he's waiting there.
Outside.
Matey Boy, they're both in the fight. Jack Miracle's going to come right up here.
Goodness me, this is unbelievable stuff. Matey, what a great race. Look at
I
this
think
Matey
these
boy.
leaders will be caught by surprise. Here comes Jack Miracle. He's going to go for the inside move. Oh, Matey
Oh,
boy. And
oh,
Elad. He's just
it,
got damage. He
yeah,
got damage. Oh, Elad.
he's had a
Oh,
crash.
that's a...
Oh, so he's not going to pull away even if he is in the lead, potentially.
Yeah, but
Is
look at
Jack
Scar as
Miracle.
well. Scar is right there. He's ready to take the position off Matey boy.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And there's still more laps to unfold here, still more drama left.
And there
Who
goes
is
Michael
going to
Van
win?
Dungen. He's running outside of F1 Spider, he's got the move done. And Pace is on the back of him now.
Oh, Rackler? Oh, Pace has got damage. He's got damage to his left front end plate there, so that's going to cost him
He's lost
performance.
that end plate. Here comes Cassidy, he hasn't had a great race, Cassidy. He's been on loose tyres for a lot longer. So, I don't know if he will make it to the end, but there he goes around the outside of F1 Spider, he's going to get the move done. Van Dungen into the pits. Jack Miracle is pushing as hard as he can to try and get Elad. But Elad's got 2 warnings now. 1 warning away from a penalty. That will promote Matey Boy into the race winning position.
As
Yellow
yellow,
flag. And
what's happened?
they've all got that going.
All good? Yep, all good.
Just about. But Ruben and Michael Van Dungen. Ruben dive bombing Michael Van Dungen. Van Dungen comes back. A battle for P14 at the moment. This season they're not quite. And Van Dungen loses it on the curb. Tries catching it, but he can't. He's spun the car and he's lost out. And
Well, that's unfortunate for him. He's I don't see there being another safety car, so I think that's him out of the points for sure. I don't think a comeback can potentially be on for him. But back to the battles for the lead. We have Jack Miracle, of course, in the Renault, in the bright yellow Renault. Closing, but not close enough for a move into turn 1. But can he get him into turn 4? Can he get the traction? I don't think he can. As we also have a battle going on for P9, Pace and Cassidy. Pace trying to hang on to some points here, despite his damage, but I think that's T-Hawk also has some damage to his front left. Loads of people haven't got their front left end plates.
yeah, just remember everyone 11th downwards, they're not going to score points this season. Points have been changed to the normal 2020 point system. And Cassidy is checking the back of Pace there, he's trying to get. And Cassidy could do it here, but he's not using his overtake, he's saving it for the main straight. And Elad has pulled away.
It's nearly going to be a second.
And Jack trying to keep in the gap. He's got the gap for the DRS, he could get DRS again this lap, but he's so much more further away. Those mediums, it's only been 5 laps, but they're starting to die off the side bit. Tyres sets a new fast lap. Tyres, you cannot count tyres out of this as well.
Oh, 3 wides. Edzax, Cassidy and Pace. Pace has lost 2 positions.
Oh, Edzak's going deep there. Cassidy is not going to go around the outside, but he's going to get on the back of him. DRS. He's got
But look
no
at the speed.
overtake.
Look at the speed Edzax had out of that corner. He's
Yeah, he
gone.
had energy, he had DRS. It was not worth fighting there. Pace out of the top 10. Edzax is getting 2 positions in that last lap.
Rackler on the back of O'Stephen. What's Rackler gonna do here? Now, of course, it has been widely rumoured that the X and square controls means it's very difficult to judge when he's accelerating and braking, but no problems there. Rackler through, and he's gone. That is it. O'Stephen down to 7th, but I think if you were to offer him P7 after his qualifying, I think he'd take it.
Another driver without any penalties, ties, and he could possibly get Scar coming to the first corner here if he gets the run, and Scar might get the run on Matey Boy here, but he's not going to use any energy.
What about Jack Miracle for the lead? I mean, this is really close. He's going to brake late, round the outside. No, Eli covers it.
He's trying to get a line for cut back there, but he's going to be closer though. He's going to get a close run.
Oh, this is really close.
For turn 4.
Oh, he's going for it.
The inside. There goes Jack Miracle. He goes around the outside. Does Elad know he has a penalty? But Elad's going to have to concede the position.
So somebody with
Elad might fight this.
So someone with a broken front wing is in the lead of the race. So that could potentially be chaos. Oh, Scar!
Oh, he's lost it.
No!
Jack Miracle's lost it. He's spun the car out of turn 8.
And Jack Miracle as well. What is going on? Oh dear, 2 drivers making mistakes. That is, I cannot believe what's just happened there. That is insane.
Scar's lost loads of position. He's got wing damage as well. That is just horrible luck for Scar there. Found himself such a great position as well. He was about to take a decent podium.
Oh, that's so close pace as well, and they've got to watch out for Scar, because Scar's all over the show.
Scar's limping through there. He's getting swamped by everyone. That wing damage really affected him badly. But Ties could be winning this race. He started on pole. It wasn't a great first stint. He found himself down in the bottom.
Oh, what about Matey Boy? Here we go, Matey Boy. Let's see what he can do now. He's not out of this.
He's going to try what Jack Miracle did. He's got the energy for it. Surely he's not going to use any overtake. There we go. He's going to brake later. Elad and Matey Boy are both
I think he's done it.
Still.
Has he done it?
Ties.
No.
I bet Ty's going to look at this. This is going to be a perfect opportunity for him. On these medium tyres. Here comes Ties, he's right behind them.
Oh, but he's getting held up, and you know, if the there's a bit of wheel banging there, but if these guys keep holding each other up, then we could see Rackler catch back up to these guys, and who knows what could happen.
Good. Matey Boy's lost a load of time to Elad after that little contact there. He's out of DRS. Ties needs to get through, and he does with ease. As he goes up to P2, it's 1.1 seconds, there's 5 laps left, and to take his second ever win, maybe. Could Elad take his first win? It looks like it could happen as well. Ties has to get past in the next few laps because his tyres are giving out very soon.
Well, let's see, as we also have to try and have a look and see Michael F1, of course, who was on course for victory until the safety car and his penalty drama, as Jack Miracle is very slow out of that last corner, and pace might have a go at Jack Miracle.
Elad's lost a bit of time there, but Ty's got a poor run, and Matey Boy, he's right at the back of Ty's again, but he's not going to be able to move there.
All pace and Jack Miracle very close to each other.
Too much fight.
Oh, Michael F1 as well in there.
If Ties gets on the back of Elad, it could be good for Matey Boy, because if they do collide, or if they do battle at all, that's going to promote at least Matey Boy possibly up another position.
Oh, Pace has gone for it. He's oh, but he's lost out on the switch back to the Mercedes there, and he's down into P11.
Ring damage for pace is just costing him. He's locking up 8-lap old medium tyres. Michael F1, such a great first stint. But after the safety cars started coming out, the drive-through penalty, this full course safety car, it's really just put more hurt to him now. But look at Ty's right on the back of him, and Alad gets a penalty anyways. Ty's pushed Alad, he's pressurised him, and there goes Ty's to take undoubtedly such an easy pass that is. Only a 10th down from there, and Alad can't defend on those hard tyres. But he will have the RS on tyres. Just remember that, and he also, his hard tyres should be a tiny bit better at the end of the race.
Oh, his pace has got a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, remember as well, Ty's has made 2 mistakes in this race already. Now, I'm not trying to jinx it here and make him crash out or anything, but just saying, you know, he was in the lead before and he made a mistake. Oh. Anything can happen still.
At the moment, Alad has picked up a penalty. Remember that. Matey Boy is currently P2. Rackler. Is Rackler going to be P3? No, he's also got a penalty. Steven could possibly pick up something, but he's 5 seconds down. I mean, Edzak's right behind him. They're both battling their own race there, and behind that is Cassidy, and he's got a whole train of cars going back down to pace.
As there are now 3 laps to go in this race, and Ty's is looking good. Up front for Haas, it will be back-to-back wins.
Catching up, out-braking his car in turn 1. Alad's been looking so strong through sector 1, and look at how close he's getting to him now. Alad, he's braking on the inside, trying to possibly pressurise Ty's like Ty's pressurised him. And if Ty's does get pressurised into mistakes like exceeding track limits or anything, that Matey Boy could take the win today. You'll see training right there. It's after this it'll be 2 laps left, won't it? So, and Scar down in P15. After that incident, after that front wing damage, it's just been absolutely horrible. You will feel bad for him. Alad's still getting the DRS. He's hanging that DRS, that's the main thing that's keeping Matey Boy back. But here comes Rackler. Rackler could possibly mount an attack on Alad come the final lap, unless Matey Boy gets close enough.
Oh, Matey Boy is more close to him, although I should say...
Rackler.
Oh, Rackler! Yeah, Rackler's got him! Oh, he's braking late!
He's almost touched him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that as well. Wow.
That's cost Matey Boy a bit of time to Alad there. Stay within 3 seconds, you got this podium. Rackler versus Alad, this is battle for position here. They both got 1 penalty, so this is for the podium, these two. And Ty's is out DRS range now. And he just has 1 more lap to go around.
So we are approaching the final lap, and Ty's has got this one in the bag surely. It's just about behind him and trying to sort out the final positions for the podium, as well as we have Cassidy catching O'Stephen, by the way, for P6, and we also have T-Hawk and Jack Miracle as well to look forward to, and Michael F1 and T-Hawk too, as he's right on the back of him actually, might be able to make the
Oh, here
move, but
comes Rackler. Rackler, full power down the straight inside. Turn 1, he's not going to do it. He's not going to make the attempt to move at all. Maybe up the hill to turn 4, no. He's knocks down too much to A-Lad, and A-Lad stays in P2. And that might have cost him a position there. That was his final opportunity, really. Unless he could do something down this next straight. Little bit of contact.
you know what, with another few laps, if Rackler got past A-Lads, I think Rackler might have had the pace to not win the race, but potentially just try and challenge ties. But fortunately...
He's just always overtake he can. He's not going to get the move.
Oh, yellow flag, what's happened? T-Hawk! He spun!
No!
He spun! What's happened to T-Hawk on the final lap?
He's dropped from P9. It's about out of points.
Oh, there goes F1 Spider.
Ferrari. Ties, he's getting caught slightly here. This is a final corner move.
Oh my gosh!
He's chosen to do it now. Late braking.
Oh.
There's a slight bit of contact there. He's got more power. Ties will win the race.
Oh.
Brilliant race from him. Rackler P2. Meaty Boy takes P2 with penalties. And only 700ths of a second between the podium finishes.
Oh, Stephen just hangs on to P6. Cassidy couldn't do it, but of course with his penalty he's going to drop back for an unserved penalty there with 5 seconds, so there we go.
Yeah. Jack Miracle crosses the line. Michael F1 up to P9.
Pace gets the final point. Oh no, he doesn't! F1 Spider
F1
gets the final point.
And he scores, I think... a great drive from everyone there.
Well, our driver of the day, congratulations to Macy Boy, who made the most positions. I
would say so. If I was going to give anyone driver of the day, started down in P12 and made that medium to hard strategy work so well, and even after the safety car, he still kept up so well with the guys. He also had A-Lad as well, who started just 1 place ahead of him, but that penalty cost him 2 places, I think. So...
well, what are the results? And look at all those penalties.
It's going to get Santa's lap, but he doesn't finish in the points. So I don't know. Do you get fastest lap point if you finish in the points?
I think so. Yeah, I think you do.
So Scar does pick up a point then.
It was like that last season, so I think it will be the same this one, hopefully.
But ties maximum points, and he takes the championship lead as well from that race.
But yeah, I think it's time to go to the fun races and do the interviews, which of course will be conducted in a couple of moments' time. Loads to talk about in so little time, so let's get on with it. I will... oh no, I can't change it. If O. Stephen's listening, because he's the host, if you can do the fun 3-lap races at the end, that would be great. But whilst he's sorting that all out, I will get into the Ferrari. And yeah, let's get the randomers in, change it to open lobby. As let's get those people into the party to talk about what an epic race that was. Yeah. Yeah, of course, but well, we'll see how what the footage says because I didn't really catch what happened myself. So yeah, I guess we'll have a look at that as I have sent the first batch of invites. So I'm just gonna send the second batch, and we will hear from the drivers. And of course, if you think that's it for this week, no, we still have F1, the pinnacle of FRL tomorrow at 7 p.m. and hopefully we don't get the glitch that happened last week that prevented us from racing. Uh, Ties, who else? Let's just get these other people into the party. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Jack Miracle, I guess we'll go with you first, considering no one else is here at the moment. But yeah, talk us through how the race was. Very frustrating that you had that incident with the front wing, and then, of course, the spin as well didn't really help. So talk us through it.
Yeah, the front wing damage definitely set me back. I was hoping to at least get a podium, but these things happen most of the time, and of course some driver errors occur all the time, so nothing you could have done.
But if you didn't make that mistake, could you have potentially won the race, do you think?
If I got
not?
a 6 second gap, yeah, maybe. But apart from that, not really.
Yeah, I guess it's ifs and buts and maybe coconuts. But yeah, what a shame in the end. But anyway, next race I do believe is the Chinese Grand Prix.
Oh,
Um,
Vietnam.
Vietnamese.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Shows
it?
how much
Vietnam?
you've played the game.
Vietnam and China.
Fuck's sake.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a new calendar, isn't it?
Yeah, but I
you
thought
can see
China
how
was.
much ball boys played the game.
uh, okay.
Vietnam next.
All right. Well, how are you gonna go around that track? For the next one.
Hopefully better than this week for sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, commiserations, I guess, about today's race and what happened today, but all the best for the next one.
Thanks. GG, Ties.
Thank you. Good battle. Good fun. Better luck next time.
Yep.
Anyway, I guess it's time to go on with the race winner, who is Ties. Congratulations, but that was
Thanks.
anything but easy. Two
Yeah.
spins and lots of drama, safety car, penalties, but you ended up as the winner. So talk us through
Yeah.
it.
Quite chaos. I got pole with my banker lap again as Australia, but then I got P3. P2, sorry, but pole quite happy. Good starts, which I normally don't make. Normally I quite bad starts. Then first stint on the sauce was horrible. Yeah, they were just all over the place. Made a mistake, and I think Michael and Cassidy went by me. Then I went lap 6 to the hards. I don't know. I think that was the wrong strategy in the end. But so all the guys were on the mediums or on the softs, so got overtaken. Then I don't know, my Haas teammate, I don't know his name, but he was all over the place and he blocked me multiple times. And he braked so early that Cassidy actually hit the back of me. So a bit unfortunate, but not his fault. Yeah, then safety car, quite lucky. Went for the mediums, P7, and made my way up to the field, through the field to P1. At one instant with T-Hawk, I don't know what happened there, but I didn't have the red arrow, so I just turned in, and then I felt a hit. So I'm sorry for him if that ruined his race, but I'm really sorry. But I don't think it was my fault.
Yeah, well, I guess regardless of that, you know, you still got the win, so that's 2 out of 2. So can you make it 3 out of 3 for the next one?
Yeah, let's hope. Last race, T-Hawk won obviously on after he got the
Oh,
penalty
oh
removed.
yeah,
But
yeah. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I forgot.
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
But let's hope for a similar result and hopefully a bit better race pace and strategy. But in the end, it doesn't matter. P1 so happy.
All right. Well, congratulations with your first win of the season, and good luck for the next race
Yes.
in
Thank you.
Vietnam.
Cheers.
Okay, so we will move on to the next person, who is is it Steven? I think, yeah.
I think eventually I'll finish P6, I think, but
Yeah, you got a 5-second
okay.
penalty for
yeah, stupid penalty again.
Yeah, as always.
Yeah, as always.
Alright, so, can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Stephen, quite a good performance from you actually. Quite very quickly in qualifying, getting in the 26s, you're not far off pole position. Come the end of qualifying. And the race wasn't actually much different as well. You kept the pace up very well. And in the end, P6 or P7, whether it is without penalties. But yeah, how was that for you?
I thought the race went on for far too long, but I enjoyed it. It was good that people didn't retire or didn't run in causing crashes and stuff in the first few laps. It was like lap 6 or 7 until we actually got a retirement. So, but overall, my race, I just qualifying. I've never been a good qualifier, so to be in the top 10 at one stage, I was happy with that, and then I ended up 15th, and then I just thought a little safety car and just keep clean and get no penalties, and I should be up there again, like top 6, which I did finish eventually.
Yeah, the safety car definitely changed the race.
Yeah,
Some for the good, some for the worse.
I actually thought of doing Scar strategy of starting on the hards and then hoping that would have timed it perfectly for lap 16 or 15 or whatever and go on the mediums. But I decided to go against it and just do the Jeff strategy of mediums hards. But I'm happy enough with top 6, especially when we've got 20 decent drivers.
Yeah, it's good points from you. Puts you up there in the championship as well.
Yeah, I'll probably end up finishing maybe top 10 hopefully over the course of the season. Hopefully.
It's a good target to set.
Yeah.
Good race from you. And of course, next week's Vietnam, new track, of course. How do you feel you're going to get on there?
I don't know because I haven't really practiced on it really, but I'll get loads of practice in it the weekend, and just hopefully everyone's new to it as well, and just top 5, top 10, who knows?
Well, like I said, congratulations P6, and yeah, see you next week for Vietnam.
Yep, thanks, and thanks for commentating tonight.
Yeah. Welcome.
Is it Michael F1 next for the next one? If he's here.
And I get a podium.
Is Michael F1 here? I don't think. Oh, he's here. Okay. Well, at some points you were on course to win the race, and then the drive-through, safety car, and that really cost you, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought I'd catch. Well, first of all, it was a good qualifying. I probably would have got pole if I didn't mess up the hill in the last sector. But I had a good first stint halfway through the race, battling with Cassidy and Ties. And after my first pit stop, I was catching with the one-stop runners, ever so slowly and slightly, and then the virtual safety car came out. I was really close to pace, so I thought I'd try and catch them with surprise on the restart, but I judged just a tenth too early, which caused me the drive-through. And then the safety car, and then after the restart, I just didn't get going because of so many people ahead of me were just battling for position and being in DRS drain, especially with Spiders driving, which I think was a bit of an issue in the lower part of the track. It was just impossible to get past with all of battling. So I went from looking to leading the championship to being a long way back from the championship lead. But hopefully I can try and claw it back. I don't think the fight's over yet.
Yeah, well, anyway, despite that, you still managed to get a couple points, I think, and, well, heading into the next race, which is Vietnam, how do you think you'll do there?
Only time will tell, really. But hopefully it'll be very good.
Alright then, well, I guess commiserations, because, you know, you were on for at least a podium today before those things happen, but, yeah, all the best for the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
As last but not least, although it all unravelled for him at the end, it's T-Hawk. Oh dear, what happened on that last lap first of all, I guess, because that really cost you the most.
Well, that didn't cost me the vest. I lost my vest in the first lap, but in the last lap, I don't know what happened there. If I lost the back end and then made contact with Michael, or if Michael made contact with me first, I actually have no idea. I can't even tell from looking back at my POV, so yeah, no idea what happened there.
Well, that's a major shame for you, but do you think without that, the last lap spin, and obviously with what happened on the first lap and with damage and that, where do you think you could have ended up today, realistically?
I mean, all I'm going to say is that at the safety car restart, where once again people demonstrated that they do not know how to behave properly when restarting the field, which I think should be penalized in one way or another. At the safety car restart, I was 2 places ahead of the eventual race winner on the same tire. So, yeah. That should tell you where I think I could have finished. And I think it would have been not that far off to suggest that I could have won this race in the last 10 laps or so.
Yeah, well, unfortunate you didn't get any points today as a result of that, but, do?
I know it looks like I'm back to my usual streak of bad luck, so if it continues I probably won't score points again. However, if I do get a stroke of luck for once in a while, I don't know, I think I can be definitely somewhere in the top 5. Podium should definitely be possible. I quite like the track, quite easy to overtake around there, so yeah, I think I have some good pace around there.
Alright, well, all the best for the next one, and commiserations on your result today.
Can I ask something to Theo?
Sure.
Did I spin you around or not?
I had a hard spin in there. I mean, there was already a red arrow, when I was side by side with you. Although I didn't intend to go side by side with you, my back just failed because I had half a wing missing after the safety car restart. So I just tried to avoid you, and our wheels were almost side by side with each other, and still I got squeezed to the inside. So yeah, just happened.
Sorry for that.
No worries.
Alright, well, if that is everything, then, yeah, just make sure, guys, to send in your POVs into the stewards in Discord, and, we'll get...
After 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah. And... tune in tomorrow for hopefully a Grand Prix in Bahrain. If things go to plan, please, Codemasters, don't let us down again. Well, yeah, anything else to add?
Nope.
In that case, then, yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to all those who competed today. Thank you to Jensen as well for commentary, and to those who also commented as well, and thanks to everyone. And with that, it is time to say thank you for watching, and until next time, which shall be tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Damon Hill, 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 Damon